Hello and welcome back. We are still attempting to solve a mystery, it would seem. Was it this door we're supposed to be going out of? No. We've woken up in this game that I'm adoring so far. We've woken up uncertain of who we are. We haven't got a name yet, but it is like a forest fire mixed with
Hello,
liquor.
sweetie.
Hello. And then, we have done a lot of things. It's all, I just love this game so much. Anyway, we crashed into this woman last time we were here, so let's talk to her.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Oh, thank
But
you.
dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Fair
You
enough.
must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Oh, don't slap yourself on the forehead. You just took a tumble.
I'm
Well, I
Luna.
just took a tumble into
My
you.
husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
That's good.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to
Don't
witness it.
beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Rivershaw?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
All I know is that Rivershaw used to be really cool in the 30s.
New disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world.
I'm glad.
A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
I must have quite lost I am.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
It is the
Yes?
spring of 51. We saw it on the thing.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
That's most democracies, unfortunately, these days.
Meaning, buying is voting.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
A revolution?
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What is the revolution you
A
mentioned?
defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different.
Aha.
The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
And what does that have to do with there not being any
It
cops?
has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Okay.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things.
Yeah.
History and places. remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his...
But maybe a
Oh, sorry.
fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She
Okay.
means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated.
Okay.
Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
You seem to be the chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Let's not ask if there's a hole in the wall. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's
That's
move on.
quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in crime. Riddling backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries. Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural?
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Right, 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Okay. Sweetie needs money to... No, I'm not going to ask for money.
Of course, dear.
Right. Kim, let's have a chat, you and me.
Yes?
I think you should know that I don't remember anything.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking.
Have you
involved.
tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you
Fine.
help me?
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its
Okay.
chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2
Right,
sergeants.
I see. So
and
he's
8
like just
officers.
got a lot of people to deal
That
with.
means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I
Try
concentrate on?
work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
I'm afraid this is a medical
Really?
situation.
You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror. I had no idea
This
who I was.
psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an
Then you
unprecedented
should
scale.
consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
Okay. Oh, it was
Was there anything else you
Kinema.
wanted?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told
Do
me
you
before.
want me to brief you?
Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez.
3 days.
An
We've
anonymous
left them hanging
caller
for
said
3
there was a
days.
dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The
Okay,
caller
so,
did not identify him, but
Security
used the
officer has
word
been
lynching.
lynched.
There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay, wait. Was the briefing say anything about who the victim
A
was?
security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide
There's
themselves?
a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay. Hold on, the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or
Okay,
the
okay.
Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you
I
and
love
him
this
are
answer.
part of.
Sorry.
A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Okay. Can we go, would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than
Okay,
that.
so this case probably is mysterious, but could it be sexy? I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Why not?
Because it's not part of reality.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His
Okay.
disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Alright, I will do.
Was
He's been
there
very
anything else you
helpful.
wanted to know?
I have all I need
Good.
for now. No. Nothing for now. Let's leave then and go out round the back. You said go left? Oh no, not left, because that's the dock. Oh no, it's not the dock. Oh, okay. Well, that's not great for us, but like, also yeah. Cool. Who are you?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
I
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions
Of
for
course. What can I help you with?
you. What's this business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
The street sign says that.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other sign? It says pigs go home. Who are the pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you. Cool. And what are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Go on. It's okay.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
We need directions.
Thanks. Is the street signs messed up? Okay. What do you need?
The corpse. Where is it exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Okay.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is up the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's in the east?
The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Three T's in that word. Next to each other. That's bizarre. What's in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the
Just
canal?
coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
And what's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
That's all for now.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your
Sure.
gloves?
Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Alright. So this is the way to the yard. Oh no, this is not the way to the yard. We're going the wrong way for the yard. Sorry, Kim. It's taking us the wrong way. Clothes. Let's put these on. Hands. Gloves, yeah. Better to put them on and not need them than... Oh, I have a cutting grenade pen. Forgot about that. I'm just gonna hang out with my big old gloves on. The ground is correct. Oh, this must be Kim's... Oh, I should call about the badge. Actually, we did talk to Kim about that, so...
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pick up
The
the radio.
frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical
The
kittens.
soft purr of
Radio
electrical
waves
kittens.
cast far and wide over the metropolis.
I've never heard radio
A
waves
woman's
described
voice
that way,
greets you through
but
the
I kind of like that.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I need to have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
The static crackling softly like a bonfire. The imagery is beautiful. After a while, you hear an old man greeting you. His rattly voice is
10
familiar.
2, 10 5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus
Esprit du
with
corps
an array
is
of wires
our
and
knowledge
antennas.
of the police
The radio
force
switchboard.
itself.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got an urgent business. Over.
10 4, message received. 10 5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10 18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge
10
missing.
9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's
10
gone.
4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Saying nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not
Okay.
your name. It's the name of a fictional detective.
I was going to say, we can take it, though, because currently our name is Forest Fire.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported to me. Done with.
I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Stop calling me that. That's not my name.
What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
All right.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Oh, no.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh, God, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan! You don't need a gun to have fun! We can still have fun! It's not all over!
Why is my necktie constantly screaming at me?
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
We'll try it.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
I don't like that guy.
Request a description of you.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Kim, what are you packing?
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
Okay, we're not a good cop, but we will be a good cop.
This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass.
This isn't actually helpful, guys.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it at his mama's after it. No, well, no, yeah.
That's a negative.
What's he saying?
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This
Oh,
is my
now it's
mom
not
we're
funny.
talking about.
Okay, cool.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
This poor Jules is having to deal with this. Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't mess with the Firewalker.
Like he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about
We
this.
know he's not there alone.
Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting...
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my
Sir, I will
name.
not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please just say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's
Sorry, I
new.
keep skipping bits a little bit.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken
Yeah, let's
antics.
wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
I'm in dire need of financial
10-4, I
assistance.
hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but
What does he want now?
he's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
No.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Oh, I've got a new point. Okay. Okay. I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir?
Transmission
Roger
over.
that. 10-10. Over.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pudier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her
I have an
left arm
ex-wife.
is in
Is
bandages
this my ex-wife?
and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely. and
Why? Why is he
apparently
doing that?
telling
What's he got to
some
do with
dirty
anything
story
else?
To his partner, Chester McLean, near
Oh,
the
telling
entrance.
a dirty story. Okay.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was
Chester.
some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
Okay, so we aren't particularly well respected at work.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him
I
on
intend to get me
carriages?
off the drink. That is
He's
my
a
plan.
lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his
I said that.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else.
Okay, so that's
Give
my
him a
other
couple
new
of days to
task
put his
is
shit
pull
together.
myself together, yeah.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway,
I appreciate
the
that.
officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
What have I got going on? Inspect the victim's body, yeah. Who made the call reporting the crime? Pay for damages, get an end of day, debrief with Kim. Call your station's Lazarus. The competition. It's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in the world. Use this. Track down your gun. Finding information you can on the gun. I have nothing. Oh, I have the shoes done. Also, I have a skill point. Let's get some logic. Yeah. Cool.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Guillaume de Mi- Oh! Ooh! Okay. Stop. I can... Oh, okay. What does this do? Okay. I don't know what this means, but I'm interested in it. Anyway,
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Yeah, let's take the pry bar. Let's take all of these, because
feels
we
nice
might
and
need them.
cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheat as you tap on the gauge. The indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red
I'm just
switch
investigating things, but I
labeled
really should be investigating the dead body.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Okay.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take just a moment, officer.
Let's get
Her
to
voices
Lazarus.
fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real
Oh.
bad way.
It's you.
I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice. Only careless superiority.
I mean, I don't care about him being superior. I want help.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's
Okay.
hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Is there anything you can do for me?
You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not our retirement.
I have wasted like
We don't have the
3
funds
hours.
to deal with
So
rock
let's,
stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear.
Okay, maybe as I'm here on the radio, I'll call Sylvie.
I got
See if we can get through.
Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
That's funny.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Okay, I guess that's it for now.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah, can you connect me to a civilian?
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes.
You have the
hold on.
number?
Her number is 005 1944.
005. Am I going to remember this? Because my memory is not amazing.
Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie
Ah,
Malaika
good.
on the
Okay,
line
I
for
thought I
you.
was just going to be like, couldn't get hold of anyone.
Yes, hello?
Hello. This is the police calling. I have some questions about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call the police? A corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim. Oh, wait, Kim. Is she speaking the truth? You know the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes.
Okay.
Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Alright.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of
freak her out.
ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
What others?
The other people who lived around here. Local people.
We'll be nice about this. We're being empathetic.
I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
Okay, I understand.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made that
No,
call?
sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Okay.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one
I like
at the
that we
coast.
keep making like little, the whole dice rolling in our head to see if we
So the
remember
Union
stuff
has
or
a
not.
phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find
Okay.
them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay. Did you leave because of Gar?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me, he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
That's
The
not what I
law.
meant.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
How did you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody.
Okay, so my
And
badge
so
was
did your
with
badge.
me in there.
I don't need to hear about it anymore.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it
Oh.
anyway?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Composure, you can
There
back
are
off.
officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
I'm not going to ask about my gun. No, I think I got everything I need.
do
Thank you.
hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a
Come
problem.
on!
It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy.
The one
God.
thing I put points in and I failed it? Oh. Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure it isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak,
No.
yak, nag, nag. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl.
I'm happy to
Lest
help.
She turns into a spinster.
I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his
I
own
can't believe
bed,
I put
Neil?
1 point in something at the beginning of the game when it was empathy, and
You
I
have
managed to
act,
fail it with a double one.
Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Please no, I don't want to say any of those things.
You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic?
Yes,
Call
hence me
was
taking
dominated
empathy.
by the other party. Anything else, officer?
I'm down with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Let's go. All right, let's continue looking for the actual thing we're here for. Okay, I got some tools now. That's good. Map. Sleeping dot worker. Physical instrument charging. Okay, cool. Oh no, not what I want to do. Let's go around the back And let's go deal with the actual thing we're here to deal with. Oh my goodness, that is a big hole. Oh, hang on. Trash can. People throw stuff away that can be useful. If I had a bag. Okay. Rue de Saint-Ghislain. Okay. What's this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay, well, we'll leave that for now. We'll deal with that later. I need to look at this body and deal with it. Because we are, right now, considered one of the worst police officers in probably the history of ever. A child is throwing stuff at the body. Let's stop that. Oi! Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. Human being decomposing.
Got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
What? Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
Right now. Let's not use
The
that
boy
word.
is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop using slurs in my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good.
Nope. Nope.
Joyous.
Nope. Nope.
You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
He's scouse.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
That's not what I said. Look, I have
All
questions
right.
for you.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Alright, calm down. About the crime scene. You kids often play in this
Pig,
yard?
This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later for now. Let's talk about
Yeah,
something
whatever.
else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want
do
to
we wanna
waste
know?
my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp
Why am I
to
talking to these
target
kids?
practice.
This is terrible.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything?
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how they got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happen?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking
Sorry, is
Night
this in
City.
Cyberpunk?
There is no Night City anywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City
Why
doesn't
you gotta
exist.
be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage.
Okay,
That's
so we've got a
it.
high
And
kid
it's
who is
not lame.
no help whatsoever, and we're still talking to him for whatever reason.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about.
Yeah, it
at
is.
least for the
I'll
moment.
finish
If
my
it's
line of
important,
questioning, and then I'm
it'll
going to
come
go
up later.
actually investigate.
Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a faggoty now. Whatever that is. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about
You're
something else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
I've got to ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation?
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
The boy knows he has an addictive personality. Admirable insight for his age.
Yeah?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Okay.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's sticking his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense.
Don't
there may
punch him.
still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help
Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
I should just not have talked to this kid.
The pig's gagging him! Kuno!
Someone put you up
You
to
put
this.
him up to this yourself when you did.
Listen
Okay.
to your friend.
Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCA. Look.
Stop using that word.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. Look.
Well,
the
look,
Kuno's dad gets. The
I'm not trying to
man's
punch a
look.
child, even though you are being the most pain in my butt anyone's been so far.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're
I-
gonna be in this
I
shit
can't with
Kuno.
this. I don't. This
No,
kid
you're
also.
not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Go away.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Nice peeper.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Alright, let's just leave. Done talking to them. Not helpful at all.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
I mean, we can try.
Maybe
Success,
more than 12.
okay.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3.
Oh, we're literally going through them one
Hobnailed
by one.
work boot,
Okay, so this is all the
steel
shoes.
reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is.
Okay.
The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel
So 46,
reinforced
44,
toes.
43, 45 or
Number
46. 44.
6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world.
This is actually what I want to take
Everything
next, because
else
visual
has a thin
calculus feels
film
like it's going to be
of
quite
unimportance
useful going
on it.
forward.
And the tracks burn in the middle of
empathy,
it.
logic,
in a strange, beautiful
visual
way.
calculus, and then I
7.
don't know what else to do.
The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46.
Okay, so
but
this is
the
a heavy
imprints are
person.
twice as deep as the others.
I like
The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
the whole process of this is great.
And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole.
Flat foot, bigger
The
foot.
right sole is smoother, more worn.
So they favor their right leg. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41
woman?
shoe.
Or a kid?
Could be a kid. I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Heavy one, 200 kilograms.
Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying
That
a similarly
tracks.
built, soon to...
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Yes. One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious?
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration.
An
What else
aberration.
can you see?
One small sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole.
Do you have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe a drummer.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
I don't
not.
know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer.
I
We are
mean,
looking for a
people
group
have
of
hobbies,
dock
man.
workers. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Interesting. If I didn't come up with that idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
Okay, I was trying to be
Looking
nice
south
because he hits
toward
the drummer
traffic
thing.
jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. How old do you think these tracks
A
are?
week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day
Okay.
before.
Well, then this
the
would
day
be a
of
little
the
bit
hanging,
better
was
preserved
the
than it
last
could have been,
warm
which
day.
is nice, at least. It still must smell.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So they lynched a
Yes,
security
everything
guard. Why?
fit so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel.
We should withhold being
The
content.
lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly,
Not the tie!
seems like your tie is
Oh,
alive
the
again.
tie!
Whispering, no, screaming into your ear.
What? Withhold being content? What are you? Mild to moderately disabled? That doesn't feel like something you should do. Live a little. Everything on the damn crime scene fits like a glove. You should get shit-faced on this damn crime scene.
I like how vivid my interior is, but can we maybe do something about that doesn't involve getting drunk? This is not how vivid I want my inner life to be. I just want to get back to solving the crime now.
Shut up, fuck midget.
I have no idea what's going on here, but you should not do anything that the horrific
Nothing.
necktie tells you to do.
That's why I hung it up.
Detective?
I'm experiencing a mild malfunction, Lieutenant. Something to do with my tie. It'll pass. Can you hold on for
The
a moment?
lieutenant looks at you curiously. A beat passes in silence. The wind blowing, the cargo belt squeaking. The
Such a
lieutenant
bizarre
doesn't
game, I love
understand
it.
what's happening right now. You're twisting at your tie, looking sweaty even by your standards. He needs to say something.
I agree. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have them confirmed just yet. Do you see anything else?
We've been through all of it so far. Alright. I'm... Not a lot has happened in this one. largely just conversations with people. But all the same, it does feel like that we've been going for a long time. So we're going to stop there. Yeah, I'm fascinated by this game. It feels like it's a very story-driven game, and there's a lot of stuff to go off of. I'm very excited to see where it goes. I wish I hadn't spoken to that kid, because that wasted a lot of our time. But hey-ho, that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it and are enjoying this series so far. If you did, please do all the YouTubey things down below, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Be kind to yourself and be kind to each other, because kindness is a choice. It's not always the easiest choice, but it is always the right choice. Thanks so much. Look after yourselves.